Alright, we won die roll in round 1 and we'll play first. Sound be even better with white mana, but I think this is decent. Yeah, I think keepable. I'm not actually sure what Daring Sleuth should be in my deck. It may have been oversight. We do not have a lot of ways to make clues. We do have one now, Jason Scrutiny. Islands is not what we want to see. Red-white from our opponent. Probably quite aggressive, yeah, Devil Thorn Fox. So if we attack and he blocks, that's great for us. It would certainly be an option to stay back, and because he will attack us. But that's kind of bad if he has removal. Yeah, I think he probably blocks here. In fact, even if he doesn't block, we could potentially like Essence Flux after he attacks to untap our guy, and then Jace's Scrutiny him. I do want to play the Scrutiny this turn, or on his turn, just because it gives another shot at drawing at planes. I mean, if we go with the he attacks, we Essence Flux, and then Jace's Scrutiny plan, it's and we're kind of using two cards to deal with one of his cards, but with the Investigate, it's kind of just a 1-for-1. Okay, no blocks. Yeah, I want to get value out of a great Chase of Scrutiny this turn, so I'm gonna go with this line. This is kind of bad if he has like a combat trick. But I do think we need to play this first turn. Not drawing a planes. And this at least gives us 2 shots at our draw step and cracking the clue. Okay, Dauntless Cathar. Okay, so we missed our draw step. Let's transform Daring Sleuth. Ugh, more islands. Thank you, Magic Online, for that. So this is a pretty easy trade for our opponent if we attack, so I'm just going to pass the turn. Sure not to trade off. Still no planes, unfortunately. Just have to pass the turn. The thing is, because he can't afford to let this hit him, I was going to say it's going to make him keep creatures back, but it's not with the True Faith Sensor, unfortunately. Giving creatures vigilance. I think we take one more hit before we trade off. Okay, there we go. So I think we want to... So we could attack and then play Survivor Knight. Would be fine. To get value out of our combat trick whilst he's tapped out. Then he could potentially hit us for 5 next turn. Which doesn't seem great. Then we get to play Emissary and block. And the thing is, he's still not going to want to let this hit him. Yeah, I think we should. Yeah, I mean, I suppose... Well, it's kind of bad if he just lets it through, though. Yeah, I think we just have to pass the turn with Survive Knight and Puncturing Light up. Like, if we play Emissary, he just gets to attack for 4 or 5 with the Inquisitor, and that's not great for us. Obviously, this is horrible if he has, like, Fiery Temper or something, but given how far behind we are after a Mana Screw, we can't really play around with that. So it's Fiery Temper, Rush or Adrenaline. I'm not sure. Oh, well, I suppose he gets Trample actually, doesn't it? But see, I think he still has to deal all of his damage to the Bearer of Overwhelming Truths, doesn't he? Because it's never going to be lethal damage. Okay, so that's another 3 damage. Okay, I was wrong. Maybe it must just be damage equal to its toughness. I thought because you have to deal lethal damage to a blocker before you can deal damage to a player. So I thought if a blocker was indestructible, it would there would never be lethal damage. But obviously it's just damage equal to its toughness. We couldn't have played differently though. Like, we were tapped out at the time when you did that. So, against white-red aggro. So this is obviously great against combat tricks, but it's pretty expensive. And I actually think our deck's pretty well set up against this. If we just draw our mana reasonably. I like Essence Flux against a deck with combat tricks. Yeah, I think I'm just going to run it back here. I think Daring Sleuth is actually fine. We have 2 ways to make clues, which I think is kind of enough. So once again, no white mana. I didn't think we had 9 planes in our deck. And once again, we have Daring Sleuth. So we have 2 draw steps here, planes, and then this hand is actually really quite good. I'd certainly keep this on the draw, I think. It's kind of awkward having Avacyn in hand as well. Well, I mean, not awkward in the sense that, obviously it's a great card, but having the double white card. I think we're meant... I mean, because we do get to play a 2-drop on turn 2. I think we're still meant to mulligan this, though. I think it's a little risky. Ugh. Yeah, I guess we have to go to 5 here. There's no way we can keep this. I think even with the scry. Yeah, I suppose if we like find an island off a scry, not horrible. I think we still have to mulligan though. Yeah, this is much better. As 5-card hands go, this is pretty good. But obviously mulliganing to 5 on a play is really horrible. Pious Evangel. I think we're meant to put this on the bottom. Favour of more lands. I think the way we win this game is getting to cast Avacyn. I think we need to look for lands to do that. Okay, Puncturing Light, not a horrible draw. Not a land, but not a horrible draw. Devil-Thorn Fox does not match up very well against Raven Inspector. And hopefully he tries to get around it with a combat trick and we get to blow him out with Puncturing Light. So it's a question of whether we want to hold up Puncturing Light or just play Pious Evangel. I think we just play Pious Evangel. And I think if we hit attacks, we don't block. I guess we in fact just get him there for 1. Or no, I think it's better to hold back because if we attack then he gets to attack even if he doesn't have a trick. And if he attacks now, yeah, attack now. Okay, yeah, we can just sit back on this because we also now have the possibility of like blocking and then flipping the Pious Evangel. I think we're actually in pretty good shape now. So I'm just going to block and flip the Pious Evangel, sacking with Raven Inspector, and then if he has a trick, we can just use our Puncturing Light to our Jace's Scrutiny. Puncturing Light, sure. Okay, so I guess we just puncture. Oh, there's no really reason to do it now, is there? Kind of annoying to lose the Inspector, but it's not a massive deal. Yeah, I guess we save Puncturing Light. Okay, Just for Wind is fine. I'm just going to cycle a Tracer Scrutiny here to save 3 points. So we're just looking to find lands for Avacyn. Another Fox is fine. Okay, no lands. Found Vessel of Ephemera. I guess we just play Vessel, because it's so great against the 2 foxes, and then Puncturing Light for Dauntless Cathar. So you get this and get the Spirit, but he's likely to get that at some point anyway. Pump Spell would be quite nice. Yeah, just gets this spirit. Okay, so we got the land for Avacyn. True Face Sensor, sure. That's not going to do enough. It's kind of nice we didn't attack for Fox as well. Saves us 3 damage. Obviously, before we're just going to crack for Vessel. Battle Chains is kind of a nice draw. Okay, equips this Fox. So there's a few things we could do here. We could crack the Vessel and look to trade off for 2 spirits. We could just Silver Strike for Fox. Or we could play Rattle Chains and try and trade. And I think the best of those things is probably to just play the Rattle Chains. The things with Silver Strike is going to kill anything, and Rattle Chains isn't super high value at this point. If he has a trick, we can always just for wind. If he doesn't have a trick, we'll just crack for Vessel end of turn. And this way we get to flip Avacyn. Pretty hard to see him coming back from this. Oh, I guess we don't want to crack for Vessel, because our tokens would just die. We do probably want to... This has to die, right? We can just for wind for token. If not, he gets a 3/4. But then I suppose we can always just for wind for 3/4. That might be better. There's no reason not to use our mana now. I think this is fine. Okay, him. This card's insane. It's pretty hard to see him winning from here. We have Silver Strike and if we have some sort of pasty creature or... don't know what could kill us really. Okay, Reduced Thrashers does kill Avacyn, but we're still pretty far ahead. Raven Inspector will not do a lot. Puncturing Light, sure. And our opponent scoops it up. So yeah, we wanted a mulled 5, but our opponent mulled 6, and we had Avacyn, so not all that surprising. I don't think we saw anything that makes us want to change. I suppose something like Survivor Night is good against Reduce to Ashes, but we only saw one. Yeah, I think we can just run it back as it is. Okay, this sounds pretty good. Got the clue off of Frame Inspector, so plenty of opportunity to draw into blue source. And I've got plenty to be doing without mana in the meantime. Skin Invasion. Sure. I think it's more important to get the vessel out there and crack the clue. Okay, Militant Inquisitor. So he's going to get the... Oh, if we had a blue source, it would be sweet to bounce a Fraven Inspector. I suppose we could crack this clue, hoping to draw an island, but it's pretty bad if we don't hit a blue source, so we just literally do nothing for a turn. So once he gets his 3/4, I suppose Pious Evangel blocks it once it's flipped. I think we actually just run out Pious Evangel this turn. I think that's kind of better than cracking the vessel. I think with this 3/4 he's likely to be the aggressor this game, realistically. And the other option is played to Dauntless Cathar, because that trades for the Inquisitor. Yeah, that's maybe a little better. True Faith Sensor. Yeah, that's kind of bad for us. Take 8, I guess. Would have found the blue source, but no way of knowing that. So there's a few things we can do here. We could crack the vessel and double block the... well, either of these really. Probably the Inquisitor. Or we could play Pious Evangel. I think that's kind of worse though. Yeah, I think we just crack the vessel this turn. Thalier's Lieutenant. That's gross. Okay, I think we just have to throw everything in front of this Inquisitor and hope. We can't really take 6 for very long. Obviously loads of stuff closes out here, but like the alternative is we take 6 this turn. And that seems really bad, so I think this is what we're meant to do. Okay, Puncturing Light was a good draw. So we could go like Pious Evangel plus hold up Puncturing Light. I guess that's fine. Or we could go Pious Evangel, make a spirit, gain a life. I think that's worse though. We can also go with like Pious Evangel. Yeah, I guess we get to possibly Jace's Scrutiny. Yeah, that might be better. Then we get to for Thalia's Lieutenant. I suppose the only thing is if we don't kill the Skin Invasion this turn, then next turn he's going to equip the True Faith Sensor to it, and then it's out of Puncturing Light range. So maybe for that reason we just we take 3 from the Lieutenant and just Puncturing Light the Skin Invasion. I think that's actually fine. I should really have done that pre-block. It's not a huge deal. Okay, that's fine because a spirit can trade for a fox. Okay, more islands. So I think first we should crack our clue. So we still have enough mana to make a spirit plus... Oh no, we don't have enough mana then to make... No, we do have enough mana still to make a spirit plus Jace's Scrutiny, so... I think let's do this first and see what we draw. Okay. Let's make a guy. Triggered by Savage even. So we may also want to flip this though. Okay, so he's gonna Fox. Attack. Okay, I'm just gonna block with Pious Evangel and Jace's Scrutiny. Stitched Mangler is a decent draw. There's really no reason not to crack this clue now. Draw, that's fine. And swing for 3. Essence Flux is kind of sweet with Stitch Mangler as well. Yeah, equips his guy, passes for turn, that's great for us. Still Strike's a good draw. So I'm just going to play Emissary here. Sure. So this makes this guy a 4/3, which means he gets to attack. I could just Essence Flux the Emissary pre-combat, make it so he can't attack. Or I can Essence Flux for Stitched Mangler and tap it down. Yeah, I think I kind of like using the Stitched Mangler. Well, I mean, can he even afford... I don't think he can even afford to attack necessarily, though. Yeah, I think this is fine. Okay, is going to attack. Which leads me to think he possibly has some sort of, like a pump spell or something. So I think let's Essence Flux now. The Emissary. Presumably has... I mean, I guess there's no reason for much for that. I kind of forgot it had Vigilance from the True Faith sensor, so it may not have anything. Okay, equips up his guy, passes for 2. I think we just swing him with our flyers here. So I'm going to Silver Strike this, but before I do I'm going to double block just to see if he decides to use a trick. No. So we could flip it. Would be a valid thing to do. That makes him lose a life when we kill his guy. Maybe sack the spirit. I think that's fine. And then let's do this. Oh, it's only when creatures we control die. Oh, not bad. I think that was still fine though. No, we still get to attack for everything. Just choose. Let's do 3. And scoops it up. So we just about got there, thanks largely to Averson in game 2, and a more solid draw in game 3. But yeah, that looked pretty good, and I'll see you back for round 2.